Miguel de Cervantes is widely considered one of the greatest writers in the Spanish language and one of the most important figures in the history of world literature. He is best known for his novel, Don Quixote, which is regarded as a masterpiece of Western literature. Cervantes was born in Alcalá de Henares, Spain, in 1547. His family was of modest means, and Cervantes had a difficult childhood. His father was a surgeon, and the family moved frequently throughout Spain. Cervantes received a limited education, and by the time he was a teenager, he had already worked as a servant, a soldier, and a tax collector. In 1570, Cervantes moved to Madrid to pursue a career in literature. He began writing poetry and plays, but it wasn't until the publication of La Galatea, in 1585 that he achieved any real success as a writer. The book was a pastoral romance, and it was well received by critics and readers alike. Despite his success, Cervantes struggled financially throughout much of his life. He was imprisoned several times for debts, and he had to rely on the patronage of wealthy nobles to support himself and his family. In 1605, Cervantes published the first part of Don Quixote. The book tells the story of a man named Alonso Quixano who becomes so enamored with tales of chivalry and romance that he decides to become a knight himself. Quixote sets out on a series of adventures with his loyal squire, Sancho Panza, and their exploits have become legendary in the world of literature. The book was an instant success, and it was soon translated into other languages and published throughout Europe. Cervantes became famous almost overnight, and he enjoyed a level of success and recognition that had eluded him for most of his life. Despite his fame, Cervantes continued to struggle financially. He wrote several more works, including a sequel to Don Quixote, but none of them achieved the same level of success as his masterpiece. Cervantes died in Madrid in 1616, just a few days before Shakespeare died in England. Today, Miguel de Cervantes is widely regarded as one of the most important writers in the Spanish language and one of the greatest writers in world literature. Don Quixote remains a beloved and influential work, and Cervantes is celebrated as a master storyteller and a pioneer of modern fiction.